True Life is kind of murder.
What is that youth group doing?
Say, how you guys doing now that True Life is winding down its final week?
Are you kidding? I've got more points than half the elders.
Well, how could you know that?
During worship, I stole their trackers out of their Bibles. What? I put them back after I read them.
I really don't think you should be reading other people's trackers. True Life is about you upping your commitment to God. It's not a competition. Right, Phil?
All right, so maybe I shouldn't have read their trackers. But you know, I really want to do well in this. And, well, I've never really taken responsibility for my own spiritual growth and service. And, well, to be honest, I've always expected the leadership to do it. And, well, this time I want to accomplish something.
You know, that's how I feel too. I want to grow and serve, but I'm finding this all so confusing. Sessions, points, trackers, it's all so confusing. You know where my tracker is? I threw it in my trunk.
Well, did you really try to start using your tracker?
Well, sure. I even started a small group on faithfulness.
Well, that's a good way to grow in the Lord. How'd it go?
Honestly, I don't know. I only went 2 weeks. But this is all so confusing. Right, Phil?
Phil, are you just agreeing for agreement's sake? It's really not that confusing. I mean, there's just 4 areas, right? Training in the Word of God. There's reflecting the wisdom of God. There's uniting with the Spirit of God. And there's experiencing the power of God. Now, you can get points in all those areas. And if you do, well, you'll have balanced spiritual growth and service.
So is that what you got, balanced spiritual growth, when you went Yogi Bear on the elders' trackers?
All right, already. So maybe I shouldn't have taken the trackers. I'll put them all back.
Back? Whose tracker is that?
Well, I really don't want to talk about it. But let's just say the staff has nothing up on me.
You see? If I start doing True Life, I'm going to end up like him.
No, you won't. True Life is too important to make it all about the points. It's not. The points just help us stay accountable to growing and serving in all areas of our Christian life. True Life is really meant to let us set goals, make a plan, and then advance God's kingdom in our lives.
You mean it's not about the highest score?
Of course not. God calls each one of us to grow and advance God's kingdom in our own way. With that said, most of us never set goals and never achieve much. We get too caught up in our lives. We make plans for eating, we make plans for our clothes, for having fun, and for going on vacation. But God said, "Seek ye first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all of our needs will be met."
Well, when you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I want to grow and serve with the rest of you. I guess it's just that I got really discouraged that I couldn't even stick with the one thing I signed up for.
Well, don't stay discouraged and quit. None of us are perfect. Listen, a new True Life session starts in just 2 weeks. Why don't you meet with a True Life coach? Or even me. We'll pray together, set some goals, and you can hold yourself accountable to them.
I suppose I could do that. You know, in my heart, I really do want to grow and serve.
Well, let's live True Life together then. And you need counseling.